As the world deals with the high cost of living, some dishonest people take advantage of others struggling with money. In just the first 3 months of 2023, about 40 million adults were tricked by these scammers. This shows how serious the money problems are for many people, and it's important for everyone to be careful and protect themselves from falling for these scams. In this video, we'll be unveiling the top 10 scams that millions of people have faced in recent years and discussing how you can stay safe from these shocking scammers. So buckle up and let's dive in together. 1. Fraudulent package delivery scam. In 2023, scams related to parcel deliveries, banking, and online shopping are on the rise, targeting over 40 million people so far. A delivery scam happens when a fake message claims that a courier tried to deliver a package but couldn't reach you. The message asks you to click a link to reschedule, where you might be tricked into giving sensitive information like your date of birth, mobile number, and card details. These scammers use the information to call you or access your bank account, stealing your money. They pretend to be real delivery companies creating fake scenarios to convince you to pay extra fees or reschedule a delivery. Out of the 40 million people targeted by scammers, almost 49% became victims of malicious parcel delivery scams. Now, you might be wondering how to avoid falling for this scam. Let me share a tip. If you receive any such call or message, before responding or sharing more information, visit the company's website. Check the reviews from other people. This will give you a clear idea of whether they are real or fake. 2. Virtual celebrity scam. Celebrities have maintained an online presence for years, but the trend gained significant traction during the pandemic. With public appearances restricted, stars sought to stay connected with their fans through online concerts and events on social media. This continuous virtual interaction has made fans more susceptible to scams involving celebrities. Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram are inundated with fraudulent celebrity accounts, strategically established to dupe loyal fans. Scammers proactively engage with authentic followers of the actual celebrities, employing a range of tactics such as soliciting money under the guise of charity donations or offering exclusive tickets to private meetups. There have also been reports of scams occurring during live streams, where scammers randomly select the first 500 commenters on a specific celebrity's page and request money using various deceitful tactics. It's essential not to be misled by the blue tick verification on these profiles, as scammers often use this to appear legitimate. Stay vigilant and avoid falling prey to these deceptive practices. 3. Scams that promise quick wealth. You might have heard that greed is a curse, and this scam perfectly embodies that saying. This scam typically presents an investment plan with tempting profit returns, asserting that no specific skills or prior experience are needed for success. Additionally, they may lure in individuals by offering remote work, catering to the 76% of Britons seeking a more flexible approach to their work life. However, it's crucial to understand that there's no easy path to achieving such high incomes without putting in the necessary hard work. If you find yourself facing an offer that seems too good to be true, ensure you thoroughly research the company and carefully read the fine print of their products, services, before making any decisions. While it's becoming more common for legitimate employers and recruiters to reach out through unconventional methods like LinkedIn and other job-seeking platforms, it's still vital to exercise caution. Scammers, once known for using email or telephone as their primary means of contact, have evolved to social media platforms to target younger candidates. They often pose as a friend of a friend to gain the trust of potential victims. Stay vigilant and verify before committing to any offers. 4. Voice cloning. Scam. We are living in an era of technology where nearly anything is possible. There are numerous websites that can be used to clone voices. An incident in New York was reported where a scammer recorded someone's voice and used software to generate a simulated deepfake version, enabling them to impersonate the individual. In a specific case, a representative at a major bank received a call from a deepfake replica of a Florida investor's voice, requesting the bank to transfer the man's funds elsewhere. Fortunately, the bank identified the fraudulent attempt before the actual investor suffered any financial loss. 5. Authorized push payment fraud, APP. Authorized push payment fraud, often referred to as APP fraud or APP scams, is a deceptive practice where fraudsters manipulate consumers or individuals within a business into making a payment. In this scheme, the fraudster uses pretenses to convince the victim to send money to a bank account under their control. The deception could involve posing as a trustworthy entity, employing tactics that mislead the victim into believing the payment is legitimate. Every year, thousands of individuals and businesses fall victim to APP scams, which can have a devastating impact on people's lives. According to the UK's annual fraud report, there have been more than 115,000 cases reported for this scam, resulting in almost 240 million lost to APP scams. 6. Romance scams. While romance scams are not a recent phenomenon, their prevalence is on the rise. According to a report, people lost $1.3 billion to romance scams in 2023. Scammers commonly engage in identity theft or create fictitious profiles on dating and social media platforms to connect with victims. Detecting a fake profile is challenging, but scammers often use stock photos and provide excuses for avoiding in-person meetings. Once they gain your trust, scammers may request you to purchase items for them or send money. Alternatively, they might accidentally transfer money to you, asking for it to be returned or forwarded to someone else. If your bank later deems their payment fraudulent, the corresponding amount will be deducted from your account. Many romance scams are initiated through private messages on social media or dating apps and can target anyone. Some scammers even aim to establish platonic rather than romantic relationships. 7. Multistage grandparent scam. This is an advanced version of the classic grandparent scam where fraudsters call and pretend to be a grandchild facing a fictitious legal problem seeking bail money. In contrast to the past, when scammers were often individuals seeking small amounts, today's schemes involve intricate call centers. These centers enlist young individuals who receive payments for successfully connecting with grandparents. The scammers, posing as grandchildren in legal trouble after a car accident, provide a bogus case number and instruct the target to contact a supposed defense attorney or local prosecutor. The request for the case number serves as a subtle psychological test, assessing the grandparent's compliance and willingness to follow instructions, with the ultimate goal of extracting thousands or even tens of thousands of dollars. In some cases, a third participant acts as a courier, personally visiting a grandparent's home to collect the money, adding a layer of deception to the scam. 8. Charity scammers. In the aftermath of a bad event, like a natural disaster or tragic incident making the news, charitable organizations may seek donations. While some legitimate groups genuinely raise funds for the victims, there's a risk of encountering charity scammers who exploit such tragedies. These scammers employ various methods to ask for donations, be it in person, over the phone, through mail, email, or online. They might seek donations for an organization or an individual, and their website or materials can appear convincing. Scammers may claim to collect funds for local firefighters, police, and veterans, or even send care packages to service members. Instead of giving right away, it's important to verify their legitimacy. Reach out to your local fire department or police to confirm if someone is legitimately collecting funds for them. This precaution is crucial as charity scams amount to a billion-dollar fraud.